2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match. Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker. But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker. A stunned reverence. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line. Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. Perched up top, diving knee drop. Face first, setting up. The Koji clutches in. The dead man trying to break the hold and is able to do a critical escape there. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat him in Polish. 2020 was his year.
Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a foot.
Up high. All the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Undertaker counters.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
And now he's back into the ring. Beautiful.
Oftentimes, being ringside is just as dangerous as being in the ring. If a manager wants to preemptively protect himself, who are we to judge it? Oh, what a neck breaker. Oh!
Spin kick to the midsection. What a boot. And shoulders down, this might do it. And he breaks the count quickly.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match continues. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Headed back into the ring.
vicious swinging neck breaker.
The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Perched up top, through the air, and connects.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you, it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Oh, float over a Russian leg sweep.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now an Anaconda Vice look.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Oh!
Well-placed kick.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
You got this.
Kick gets caught. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight. This perched up top. Whoa, look out.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. He's able to reverse it.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike. Sequence of reversals there.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Punk never saw that coming.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
He'll make his way to the ring. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is gonna steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk. He kicks out before the count starts.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken. Ooh.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's...
Roll up here. No, he gets
lose at this point.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Returning back to the ring. Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Ooh. Headed to the top rope.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to...
From the top. Crashing to the floor.
Crashing and burning. What a miss from Punk, peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda.
The pain's too great. That's it.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena hurricanrana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
And connects with the kick.
Bam!
Float over Russian leg sweep. Oh, he saw it coming. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against Cena. Face first. Set up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Face first. Set up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. And backbreaker. Oh, just punishing the arm.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Boom.
Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania. From the top.
Knee right to the face.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin. Oh, flipping the leverage.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Uh-oh. Oh, and it's reversed.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Cena ducks underneath, couple, and he stops short right there.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
Strong counter from Punk.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Getting back into the ring now.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Repeated knees to the hamstring. CM Punk is...
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena adjusted. What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Boom! Good defense.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
Boom! GTS. John Cena won't come back from that.
There's two. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship!
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Colt, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his
Face first. Setting up. The Koji.
Will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come at WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has Boom! Read that one.
Punk dodges out in.
Face first. Setting up.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Bam!
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game.
Triangle armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Perched up top.
He fails to connect.
Caught with that axe handle.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a blast off! Oof, no way home. Ooh. And with that, Heyman looks on with glee.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now. From way up, double axe handle connects.
And he's looking for it again, heading to the top.
He saw that one coming.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk
Lift off!
Wolf finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Scaling the turnbuckle here. Huge kick connects. So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances.
Stalking from above. Up high. Able to slip out of that situation.
Caught with a clothesline. Pin attempt by the champion.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
Still showing some signs of life here.
Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, he has the answer for the Rock. Up the rope he goes.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Oof.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Such a clash of top-tier talents.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Nice arm drag.
And now if this can get slapped
And he very quickly counters.
lifts his opponent, spinebuster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk. And he's taking this to the outside now.
Stiff elbow will break that up. Time to end this. Man just won the title with the champion's move.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. And now propped up in the corner. And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at him with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock put down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed the Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Oh, close call makes the champ nervous.
How? CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The goal sleep GTS from Punk.
Are we about to see a title change here?
Moonfall.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over.
and you can see
Going on pure instinct and gets to the ropes. And CM Punk perhaps looking to deliver a GTS knee to the face of the Rock.
Looking to wrench the arm now, but a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks
for the title.
And the glory.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Connected hard with the calf kick. Pinning the champ. This could be over.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being a
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
from Chicago,
the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting his CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in...
Lift off. Whoa, look out.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk? Oh, please. Don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the beast guessing all match long. Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Quick escape from danger there.
And he tosses it back in now.
Oh, no. Lesnar must be looking for a submission here.
Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk. And it seems he has a little enforcer in him, busting out the hockey stick.
Back into the ring here. Counters. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Punk swapping some big-time swings here. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
And into the corner he goes.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Wicked clothesline. And he do it. And he manages to kick out at one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Hellacious power slam.
He counters with a great reversal.
Thumped with a big blow. Down with the suplex. Arm wringer applied, getting cracked.
Right hand will counter. Brock Lesnar.
Welcome to Suplex City.
Oh, look at this. Landing on the chair hard.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Oh, it's a recipe for cracked ribs. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up.
Hold on.
Trying to steal. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. Big knee to the midsection. And he's going to the top. Perched up top.
Oh, huge miss right there. Struck with a calf kick.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Lesnar is getting
From the top.
and nobody home on that one. A fierce offense.
He's making his way to ringside now. High red district for CM Punk. From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Back up top.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Attempted clothesline.
Driven down STO. That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside. Pouncing with it from that schoolboy here.
He got the shoulder up in time.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to...
Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Turns that back on CM Punk.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
CM Punk on the verge of some...
Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's one way. Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low? And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
But it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate. Lesnar looking to inflict a little more agony. The block lock is in. So tear your knee in half.
The submission hold is the stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Oh, he went low. The humanity.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Goes for the pin. Block's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one back.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other way. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This isn't about a win. This is about mutually assured destruction. Piercing chop. And heading up top. From the top. Diving double axe handle. Bang! Crucial counter there. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man. Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up. Pop, 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 right to the jaw.
Oof, driven into the chair. He's going for the pin. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Bat battling out. He's not letting himself get put away just yet.
And a stomp to the gut.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. This fight will not go down as a 5-star.
Cover. We have a cover. 2.
McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
He's got his sights locked in now.
A reversal. He saw that coming. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including
Perched up top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
oh, what a headbutt!
Being made a sitting duck on the top rope.
Countering that offense. Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Wants to finish this.
From way up. Double axe handle connects.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career.
Here it is.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Clearly going to take a lot more to keep this superstar down for the count. Literally.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect.
McIntyre a step ahead there. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now. Taking out the knee.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. Oh, slammed down. An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
Wow, belly to belly. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gonna sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. McIntyre turns things around. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Oh, what a kick! CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Stomping. Ouch. Spin kick to the midsection.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. WTS. No way Drew's getting up now.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oh no. A sledgehammer is now in play. Able to steer clear of danger there.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of quote respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. Submission locked in. Are we going to... One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Point of the elbow finds the mark. Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh. Rapid fire shots. Not a superstar backing down.
Oh, and there's the piece de resistance, if you will.
Drag. Smart counter to that maneuver.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
Showing Punk the door here.
A warning and a challenge from McIntyre.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. And here he is, heading back into the ring. A thunderous clothesline. Oh, he cuts it off.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. Drew anticipated that one.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeled.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
But did you guys just see the distance traveled on that toss?
Well-timed sweep shifts the balance.
Oh, man.
Able to parry that one.
Ooh. Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
Not looking good in this position. Shot to the throat. And Drew, this one's for the match. And a kick out at only one.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
You can tell he's struggling to gather his bearings.
Bad position, suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Chop block. Grabs the waistlock, but battling out now.
From the opposition. Back and forth, counter after counter. Caught in a bad spot.
Face first, snake eyes.
Range down an elbow in retaliation.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Bam! The sledgehammer connecting. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
What a high kick. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. With the counter. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
I honestly cannot believe what we are witnessing here.
This has been more than we ever expected. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk. And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins
Perched up top.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match.
Rollins with the wrist trapped.
Whoa! Ripcord knee. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
He's heading back to the ring. Rollins lining up. Knees! Head of steam.
Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a...
Throwing caution to the wind. Body. A huge risk, but an even bigger reward. Oh, man. You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
This crowd absolutely getting their money's worth tonight.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Oh, and loaded.
navigating back to the ring here, have to beat the count.
The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Oh, the ref getting in the middle of it. Ooh.
Crack you.
Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk. A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
Quick evasion from him there.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
Finds the roll-up.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Tried to make short work of things here.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Out of the ring goes Seth.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a...
Serves him right for running his mouth.
Oh, toss to ringside. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023. Remember?
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. And this one's taken to the outside. It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe.
And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are in this match.
These two will let this fight take them wherever it wants to go. Out into the chaos of the crowd.
The action's going back to the ring. He quickly slides into the ring.
Propping him up in the corner, setting him up for something big here.
What a reversal! Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Not a single step closer to the end here. Punk now locks in that double under.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
Big clothesline.
Bang! He finds a counter. What's CM Punk going for here?
Butterfly backbreaker. And Seth, so often the aggressor, so often the more experienced man in the ring, simply cannot match CM Punk at this juncture.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Calf kick finds the mark. CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your... And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them saying, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up? And a kick out!
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
Knee strike connects.
Boom! CM Punk struggling a bit here. Not the welcome return to competing on Raw he had hoped thus far.
Drop with a clothesline.
Rollins with a reversal.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter. Oh, boom. Oh, kick connects.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects. Seth has got to dig deep now. Ringing the arm. And now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Quick thinking right there. One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Precision elbow strike.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Oh, right into a counter. Neither competitor is backing down.
No end in sight to this exchange. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
This is a war that...
Punk now lifting his opponent up, and back gone to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking, for the win. 2.
No, he beats the count.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too...
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Absolutely.
He gives up. It is over.
Here is your winner.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious.
Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him, this is just business. The taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your huge roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
Picture perfect drop kick.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. CM Punk, who burst out of the scene.
Going for a pin attempt.
He breaks the pin.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here. Look out!
A slingshot cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
Calf kick on the money.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught. And turns them inside out with a dragon screw. Going after the arm in a big way. A show of disrespect from Reigns.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. So there's a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
And just planting them with that DDT there.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use.
Oh, strong impact. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania.
Shoulders down, this could be it. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this? And averting damage there.
Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Russian legs
Hitting the chair with full force.
once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Oof! Under the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
Oh, look at the scope slap.
This is the main event of wrestling.
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
The head of the table cinches it in. Guillotine
Breaking the hold there. Lariat. Hit on CM Punk. Kicks out before the 2 count.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Turns that in his favor.
Boom.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, what an axe handle.
getting a 2 count?
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
He's incoming!
Crossbody from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Look out! Stomp!
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. Devastating kick.
Avoided any Will Reigns finish things now?
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns. And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. It's the red, white, and blue Thunderbomb. Being carried around now. Big powerbomb. 2. No, kick out at 2.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Counter. Right when it was needed.
Seth dodges that attack.
What a punch. And enters back into the ring.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
An elbow will break down. Look at this. This can't be good. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Seth Rollins with him. DDT.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT connects. Spinning kick to the gut.
Kick to the body. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy. And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
What a counter by
Rollins.
That's going to keep Rollins down. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Fires back with a knee across the midsection. Trading counters here.
double team effort here.
Cut off with a savage close. Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in.
Spear by Reigns. No coming back from Reigns after that. 2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still has an end to this battle.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stop!
Covering their opponent for the win. Breaking up the pin count there.
Clubbing blow. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Spin kick to the midsection. You're a nine, my punch. He turns it. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done? Snapmare.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
corner with tremendous force.
Big time height on that kick.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stomp. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
Sliding back into the ring. Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. Oh, he breaks up the pin just in time.
Punk with his eyes on Rollins, looking to end this thing.
Boom, what impact.
Rollins rolling up his opponent.
What's he got planned for Reigns?
Blood to the abdomen gets them out of that.
DDT!
He's got to be rocked after taking yet another blow to the head.
Reverse DDT.
Rollins perhaps going in for the kill.
Rollins with the stomp.
Seth could end it there.
Into the cover.
And the refs count there.
Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut here. Looking to get the hell out of there.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Punk staggering, could barely find his feet.
What's Roman doing, looking around under the ring?
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here. Thunderous applause for these competitors.
A wave of sound coming from every corner, and these superstars are more than deserving of it.
Battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner. This is ugly.
Hit on CM Punk.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
What a display of control and dominance from Roman Reigns in this triple threat. The WWE still belongs to the OTC.
Yeah, for the moment. Once Punk and Rollins are done tending to their wounds, we'll see what happens next.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs,
each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins on...
He's got the shoulders down. And there's still plenty of fight left.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
And what's he looking for here?
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
A DDT drives that head into the ground.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, point of the chair to the kidneys. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Sent flying hard into those steel steps.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years. And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Ooh, slam down hard. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
And he heads back into the ring. Oh! DDT plants them. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's
from the middle rope. Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
tagged with a punch.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Roman Reigns ready to go.
From the top.
Superman punch. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Roman, spear!
Reigns put a stamp on this one, turning it into a pin for the win.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Oh, incoming! Big double axe handle.
What's this? He's going back
From the top.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Being set up in the corner for something. Russian leg sweep.
Oh, damaging the arm.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Just like that, sent out of the ring.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
From the heavens.
Rollins is searching under the apron.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
He might have him.
Almost ended it there.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Big reversal by Rollins. Stops the kick. Oh, man.
Scoreboard line to put this one away.
And referee cuts off the count in one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Stops that offense from...
What's it going to take to win?
Uh-oh.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
And he manages it. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. Reigns is in deep peril here. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry. Soaring.
Roman's shoulders are down. And he stops the count. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles. But after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE. eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different in the WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE.
You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not...
The WWE Championship, one of the most...
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Ooh, right to the gut. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Quick reaction to Hart there.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Sean and Brett. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. Defiant counter from HBK. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Torturous face rake.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Placing him in the corner.
The Hitman looking to inflict even more punishment in unique fashion, like only the excellence of execution can. He's gonna break his leg.
Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, wait. Figure four. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
He gets back into the ring.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Wards that off. What a response.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get away from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
And Bret up the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
Twisting the vertebrae in unnatural ways.
Muscles must be tearing from this position. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is... A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Good reflexes from him there.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, my God.
Whiplash neck breaker. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Trying to impale them with that chair. Steel glass. so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm. There it is! Reversal! A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Bang! Cactus answers back.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
And he only stays down for a 1 count. Cactus Jack.
Stump puller, pile driver.
Oh my God.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Shining Wizard finds the mark.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Oh, God. That might have punctured something.
Oh, man.
And the leg getting more attention paid to it.
Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
Punk dodges out in time. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Oh, man.
Big knee to the midsection.
Impressive awareness from him.
Oh, my God, a clothesline. Calculating the next move here. Finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly.
And able to evade the offense.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack. Indy counters. Fireball to the... This is it. He could put him away right here. Kicks out. After one. Ooh. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
These superstars clearly and appropriately channeling every ounce of road rage they've ever had right now.
And Cactus Jack's never backed down from a fight in his life, and looks like tonight will be no exception.
Goes for the suplex, power up high. Oh, but dropping behind and
Into a chop block. Oh, did you hear that?
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
no good ever comes from fighting on the stage, and this should be no exception.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Sliding into the ring now. Returning to the ring now.
Boom! Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Cactus Jack. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Looking for the pin. What? Only two?
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Stalking from above.
Max handle from the middle rope. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous.
Both of these men known for their expertise in match types like this.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Looking to get airborne here.
And boom!
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Ooh, rake of the thick.
Shoulder into the midsection, and a pin going for the 3 count. Stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just end this already.
Turns it around.
Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge! Is it enough for Punk?
Makes the cover. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was.